It's Fantasy Football Eve. The first games are actually tomorrow, so I figured that I would show you what you need to know in order to change the players in your lineup so that you're ready to go. The first thing you want to do is pull up Yahoo. You can sign into your account right here. You don't need to sign into your email account. So once you're into Yahoo, you can click on Fantasy right here. Apparently you need to sign in again. And then this is your home screen. You'll want to look for the league that says Fredonia Res Life and Friends. You can click on that, and then you can see who's slated to play each other right here. But if I wanted to change my team, I'd click on my team name. And it would bring up my roster right here. Um, I know who's in because it has actually a position next to their name. So anybody that says BN is actually on my bench. So these uh, first first seven are in my lineup, as well as my kicker and my defense. So something that I like to do to see what my team is expected to do is to go to projected stats, and it's showing up on week one. So this gives me an idea of how many points my players are supposed to get. So I can actually compare the people that are in my starting lineup right now with the people that are on my bench to see if there's maybe anybody on my bench that I would want to pull into my starting lineup. If, for instance, I wanted to put this gentleman in the game, what I would do is I would click on this button that says BN, and change it. So let's say that I wanted to put him in for running back for D'Angelo. So I clicked on BN. Now I'm going to click on this RB, and it switched them. So now TJ is in instead of D'Angelo. I'll switch that back because I like the way it was before. But if you wanted to change somebody from your lineup, that's what you would do. You can also look and see if there's other players that maybe weren't drafted. You can click on this players tab right here and go into player list. And this actually shows all of the people that you can get. These are called free agents. So if you wanted to get a free agent, what you would do is you would click on this plus sign right here, and this is the player that you would add. In order to add a player, though, you would have to drop a player. So if I wanted to drop this gentleman right here, Stills, I would click on this minus sign, and Yahoo would drop that guy and give me this Cincinnati wide receiver. I don't want to do that, so I'm going to cancel it. But that's what you would do if you wanted to pick a new person from the free agent roster. Last thing I can show you how to do is to make a trade with another person. So if you have a player in mind, you can actually go to all players. And let's say that I want Patriots tight end Rob Gronkowski. I would type in his name, and I would see that Kristen and Colleen have him. This is the team's name right here. If I wanted to trade for him, I could propose a trade by clicking on these two arrows. So it says select players who acquire from this team. There's a check mark next to Rob. I would have to offer Kristen and Colleen something in return, so maybe I'd offer them Russell Wilson. And then click continue. So if you wanted to, you could trade with your fellow players if you would like to. That's pretty much it. I hope that everybody has fun, and I will talk to you soon.